this quiet, gentle confidence trick changed my entire life, and it's going to change yours as well. For the longest time, I was asking myself, how is it that some people are just so confident? How is it that nothing ever shakes them or rocks them, and it's like they move on so fast, they get over stuff so easily, and they just continue living their lives, and they're so freaking unbothered? And then I discovered this trick, and it's really simple as fuck, but it is life-changing, and it's really just studying people. Because what I noticed over the years of doing this inner work is most people are really, really good at acting like they're confident, and they are really like interested in making sure that they look confident, but really they're insecure as fuck. Because most people do not care about doing the inner work to actually become confident. So it's all about the appearance, right? People care about their self-image so much, and they care about what others think more than they care about what they are thinking and how they're actually feeling in their own life. So once you start seeing that people are just actors, and they're really good with words, and they're really good with making you believe that they do not care, you will see the truth behind their facades so easily and so quickly. So you got to look past the words, because anybody can say anything, really. And anybody can pretend to be anything. But once you start seeing how people move, how they think, how they behave, you will see how uncomfortable they really are. Because that is the greatest superpower. People can tell me shit. I look at their body language. I look at their energy. I look at their lives. Their actual lives, not who they pretend to be on social media, but who they are in their relationships, in how they manage their finances, in their jobs, in their careers, in their friendships, in their family relationships, in their own health, how they carry their body, how they look after themselves or don't. Because you can pretend to be the biggest, baddest, most confident bitch on this planet, but if your actions and your reality doesn't align, I know you're just full of shit, right? And most people are actually full of shit. That's the whole freaking point. So you will see that people who are usually the loudest in the room are very often the most insecure, and it's like they're overcompensating for all the not good enoughness that they're feeling. They're trying to compensate because they feel like they're not worthy, so they're performing. They're over-delivering. They're trying to make you see them. They're trying to appear as something that they're not, because when you're super confident, there's really no need to prove anything. And you will find that while I am confident and super outspoken and direct, very often in rooms, I'm not the loudest one. I will sit in silence and watch people. I will entertain them if I'm going to have a good time, but very often before I do and before I even engage with anybody, you will see me analyzing shit, right? Because body language tells you things that words never can. People's energy, and once you can feel into that, will tell you so much about who somebody is. So if you want to be very good at like owning your power and not being intimidated by somebody else, make sure that you become emotionally mature, not just intelligent. A lot of people are emotionally intelligent. They know all the right things. They know how to say all the right words. But who are you really? And who are you when you're getting triggered? Because you can see when people start saying things like, "Ooh, I really don't care, and I'm so over that," and they start talking very negatively about a person or an event or a situation, they're triggered as fuck. They're not over it at all. Something inside of them is so hurting that their initial reaction is rejection or performing or getting really loud with their words of trying to convince you that whatever you were asking or saying isn't true and that they're so over it, right? And I love triggers because most people are really like cautious of tiptoeing around triggers, and they get really mad when you start triggering them because again, they are like they're paying very much attention to make sure that nothing ever triggers them so they don't lose their mask. And then when somebody comes around and really presses on that trigger, they go off. And it's the easiest thing ever. And it's not to like be mean, but it's really just to reveal the truth. Because if you're pretending to be somebody that you're not, I will know. And you can't tell me shit, right? So you will see that triggers and people's reactions, their body language, their emotions that come up reveal everything. And it's really like people are good at faking it, but if you get better at revealing the truth, you can read them so easily. And you will become so confident because you know you don't have anything to hide, yet all these people are scared shitless that you will reveal their truth, right? And you will see that people act like happy families and happy couples, and then you hear like the real stories of what they're doing behind their partner's back, and you're like, oh, interesting. So that's who you really are. And people get confused about that because they see an image and then they hear other stories that contradict those images, and they're like, maybe they had a bad day, maybe they didn't mean to, maybe that was an accident. The fuck it was. Like, the truth is, if you have out of character moments, if you had fucked up things, it's a part of you, whether you like it or not. You can integrate it, you can heal it and change it and all those things, that's fine, but it is a part of you. And if you have like a lot of dirty laundry hidden in your closet, that is who you are, not the image that you're portraying. So people are really good at like focusing on looking a certain way rather than focusing on becoming that person. Like, if you want to be a confident person, work on your actual internal confidence level. Work on your self-esteem. Don't work on how can I look more confident on social media? What selfie should I post that people think I'm a bad bitch? Like, come on. Make sure you put in the work to become that bad bitch, right? So it's like you can outrun like about 80% of the people by staying in integrity. And this is everything that you will have to like know or understand. You will be super cautious about who others on. You will start reading between the lines and you will start revealing the truth. But the same happens for you. Because what you can see in others is eventually what you can see in yourself. And this is where it gets tricky. This is why most people are super delusional, love staying in their illusions, and never ever get like super real and brutally honest with themselves. Because when you start seeing the shit in others, you also start seeing the shit in you. And let's be real, at one point or another, we were all pretenders. Nobody's perfect, but we were all pretending, we were all acting, we were all trying to look a certain way. And then once you get real with yourself and you start seeing your mess, you actually get the chance to clean it up. Now, this is where most people then decide to like hide it and make sure no one else sees. But this is where I say, clean your mess up. Become an integral human being. Integrity is the number one key to confidence, to a higher self-esteem. If you are in integrity with your values, with your words, with who you say you are, like if your image matches your actual being, it's easy to be confident. It's easy to step in a room and own it because you don't have shit to hide, which makes you a lot further in life than most people. Let me know if this was helpful. Let me know if you want to become an integral human being. Let me know if you maybe already are. Let me know if you can read and see through people's BS. If you like this video, comment, share it with your friends, like it. Again, let me know. I want to hear your opinion on this, and I see you guys in the next video.